Legacy of Love. I watched my father's chest rise and fall, slower each time, until the world went silent and I realized I would never hear his laugh again. I always thought legacy was about the things you own or the titles you collect, but in that sterile hospital room, surrounded by fading beeps and cold fluorescent light, I saw the truth written on my mother's trembling hand clutching his, and in the way the nurse stayed a little longer just to comfort us. His legacy wasn't money or achievements, it was love. In every small act, every shared smile, every sacrifice he made without asking for anything in return. The days that followed were a blur of condolences and casseroles. Grief settled in my bones, heavy and relentless, making even the simplest things feel impossible. But as I went through his old letters, birthday cards, and the notes he'd left me, just reminders to be kind, to help someone without being asked, I realized he had given me a blueprint for a life that mattered. He had built a legacy in the hearts of everyone he touched, and I knew I couldn't let that story end with him. Instead of letting tragedy define me, I decided to honor him by living with intention. I started volunteering at the local shelter where he used to bring warm meals, made time for friends I'd neglected, and called my mom every night just to say I loved her. With every act of kindness, I felt a piece of him living on in me, and the pain in my chest began to make room for something softer, hope, gratitude, and a quiet strength I never knew I had. Losing him taught me that legacy isn't about what you leave for people, it's about what you leave in them. We only get one shot at this life, and the real measure of who we are is how deeply we love while we're here. If you're struggling right now, remember, the smallest acts of love can echo long after we're gone. Don't wait. Start building your legacy today.